Fellow executives, it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to the future of law enforcement. Ed 209.
Hi guys, and welcome to update 1 of ED209. I wanted to say a quick thank you to all my new subscribers. I really do appreciate you following along. So while I'm waiting for Voyager to dry up basically, because it's got a ton of epoxy on it at the moment, Ed was staring at me, so I thought we'd get on with the Horizon kit, which we'll go and take a look at right now. So guys, this is about as far as I've got with this really. I've started putting primer down in all the major section, well pretty much all of it now. Got the legs all constructed now as well, so they're good to go. Now the guy, because when I bought this kit, when I did the inbox review, I told you that this was like second hand basically, and he'd already started it. Now the trouble is, on some of the parts he's removed too much, so it's going to require a ton of filler. For an example is the shark head. He removed too much material off this back piece here, so as you can see I'm having to cram loads of filler in there, and it's taken a while. This is like the second round of primer and filler, so when that dries I'm going to have to re-sand all this again. I've got the back legs all cut out. Went to the shops yesterday, got some coach bolts which are perfect because they're just going to go on the inside. Don't know if I can do this live for you, but something in the effect of that. So it's going to have the bolt going up inside, so I need to build an interior to this, because once that's painted, all that crud inside is going to really show up. So I might use some sheet styrene and just put some plates in there just to box it all off. I'm also struggling at the moment with Ed, because it's from 1989 and I think it's got quite a lot of muscle memory to it. You can see this dent in his head. Now this dent I've fixed 7 times already. Each time looks perfect, come back the next day, that dent's back there. So on the 7th go it looked perfect, glued all this hoping that the strain of the glue pinning it all together would fix that, but no, the dent's come back again. So he's obviously had an accident. But the same thing with the gun pods as well. I think that should be dry enough to handle. This one especially. I've gone ahead and fixed this loads of times, but it's still bent. So I'm going to let this primer really like harden up before I do anything else, but that needs just moving just a tad, just tiny amount, but the vinyl seems to just want to do what it wants to do. Same with this gun pod here, you can see it's quite raised, so that needs to be shifted. I did fix all these issues before I actually did the primer, but it hasn't made any difference because it's just gone back to the way it is. The paint job wise, what I'm thinking is, every time I've seen people do Ed, it's either a light grey or a blue grey. I'm thinking about doing a metallic grey, a bit like RoboCop. So that's what I'm planning to do with that. My phone's just ringing at the minute, I do apologise. So it'd be a metallic grey, dark grey, and what else? Probably a NATO black for the shark head, and then just matte black for his torso and leg joints. I'm not going to glue it completely up when I put it together either, because I do want some manoeuvrability, because I'm not sure what I want to do with it just yet. But so far this is about as far as I've got. My time's basically taken up by trying to fill this in and get that cleaned up, because it's a really awkward angle to like get your sandpaper in there and do a decent job. It weighs quite a bit and all, it's quite heavy is that. So the leg joints will definitely have to be probably glued anyway to hold him upright. I think I'll be using chrome silver as well for all the metal sections and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's Ed so far. I don't think there's out else. No, I think that was it. So we'll catch you in a bit. So guys, we've got a bit further now. Still working on the seam on the shark head, but what I have got done is I've got the chrome silver down on the elbow joints, just as a test, just to see what it would look like. I need to go weather this again, respray it, and also I'm adding all the connecting tubes as well on the elbow, so that should look pretty cool. I just wanted to see what the colour looked like on the part really. Been cleaning up these little sections here. Still need to go in and detail the inside. I'm not sure whether just to put some styrene or maybe get some milliput. The only problem with that is it's going to be quite heavy on that part, so, and I might put the milliput on the inside to attach the bolt. I've gone around and I've started pre-shading all the nuts and bolts and that on the leg. Probably do some more. That again, that was just a test, just to see how it would come out. Again, same with that as well, just pre-shading some of it. On the third round now of filler and sanding and priming. We're getting there slowly, ever so slowly. Another couple of goes around with this. I mean, this side's the worst here, but there literally was nothing left. The guy had cut all that material out, there was just nothing to work with, and I'm using the Vallejo putty at the moment and it's not really doing it for me. So I might have to have a rethink, maybe scrape all that out and start again with it. But yeah, and that's quite nasty down there as well, so still got loads of work to do on the shark head. The gum pods, tried straightening up again. It's sort of bending the other way now, is that, so it's a bit weird. So yeah, we'll have to play around with that for a bit. Same with this one as well. It was perfect, but now it's starting to go back again. It's a real pain in the backside, is that. But we'll get there eventually. I'm not in any rush to finish this really, it's only while I'm waiting for other stuff to dry. But yeah, I'm using dark sea grey for all the pre-shade, and also all the dark grey sections, like the end cap will be dark grey, that section there's dark grey, so all that pre-shading will be probably done in black. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm using dark sea grey for that, and then I've got the chrome silver X11, which is the elbow joints, and that'll be silver in there on the shark head. And I've also got the metallic grey, which isn't that dark once it's sprayed, it's quite light. And I'm using the Citadel for all the black sections. I do need to get some NATO black for that. But I think that'll do it for the update one. Just a quick update, just to like let you know what I'm doing. Just pre-shading at the moment, sorting out parts, got to sort out the legs, got to sort out the coach bolts to go inside the legs, build a little housing for them to sit in, so the dead centre, so all that fun stuff. So yeah, I'll catch you in update 2 of this, and I'll also catch you in the Voyager update, so I'll see you in a bit.